Sarah Winchester was the widow of William Winchester, heir to the Winchester Repeating Arms Company. After losing her husband and infant daughter, Sarah Winchester felt as if she was being haunted by spirits who had fallen victim to the Winchester rifles. Legend has it that Sarah visited a psychic medium who told her to leave Connecticut and head west to California and build a home for the spirits and never stop, or else she will be haunted by them the rest of her life. This is the mirror that I've seen two of me. Yeah.
There is a second mirror right here.
A few friends and I were given a rare opportunity to spend the night and explore this massive mansion, said to be built and haunted by the spirits that died from the Winchester rifles.
And then this door, and then you can see a safe. And then inside the safe is another safe. And it said that when these were opened, that the only thing they found in there were 2 locks of hair from her husband and her infant daughter.
I've heard this story.
And their obituaries.
This is it right here.
This is it.
Wow.
And sometimes this door will open and close on its own. And the middle door will. She was a very petite woman.
She was very short too, right?
Yeah, 4'10". Yeah. She was very frail. She had rheumatoid arthritis. Very strong of mind and very vigorous. In that regard, very vigorous. People could not take advantage of her, not easily. Where do you want to go?
Wherever you would recommend.
Do you want to go to that switchback staircase?
Yeah, that's your favorite place. You said that's the creepiest place.
Yeah, that's the place I like the least.
Okay.
There was, now recently in the morning, I was opening, well, the house had been open, but I was finishing, just turning on some things. I was the only one in there, and I tripped twice on the stair.
Oh, gosh.
And I swore loudly, and I started hearing small footsteps following me.
Oh.
So I apologize.
We got Susan here. Big shout out to her for showing us around. If we didn't have her here, I mean, Joey has been here, but how...
Yeah, I heard that too.
You heard that? How easy is it to get lost in the Winchester house?
If you don't know your way around, it's pretty easy. But if you're with somebody who knows their way, you'll be good.
Like Susan?
Yes.
I mean, it's just never-ending hallways and stairs and...
And here's the staircase to the ceiling. This was in the Winchester movie.
Okay.
This is, if you saw the movie...
I did see the movie.
Remember when they saw the little kid with the burlap bag on his head?
That was here?
This is on this staircase.
I took a picture up there last time.
Did you?
You can go up if you want.
Oh, can I?
Of course.
It's a staircase that leads to nothing.
Yeah.
Now, in the Winchester house, I don't know, there's some speculations on it, but it was mainly used to confuse the ghosts.
That's one of the stories.
That's one of the stories. My belief is because Sarah Winchester, every night at midnight, would communicate with ghosts or whatever she was communicating with, and they would give her plans on how to build the house the very next day. And this was one of the plans right here. And I'm not sure. Wait, that's a mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was, wow. But yeah, some people say that this would confuse the ghosts or maybe give them exercises, or I don't know. What's your take on it?
I feel this is something that helped her cope with her grief. And it's something that gave her solace.
Uh-huh.
I think because she was very good to the people that
She paid them very well.
She paid them
Yeah.
well. She treated them well. She left them money in her will.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was very good with them. And that's more who we think is still here. Some of the workers, some of them haven't left. They were very loyal to her.
More kids. That's how tall she was.
Oh, this is how tall she was.
How tall she was.
Okay. Well,
And that's a picture of her. The only known picture of her on the estate, and it's sleeping just outside these doors.
okay, we're going to hear a lot of creaks and cracks, right? And there is Sarah right there. And, oh, yeah, she was rather
This
short.
is gonna scare you right now.
Oh, this is the staircase that you don't like.
Scare you, bro. I hate
It's
this.
not my favorite.
Can I go in the middle, please?
Okay.
I can literally, I can't be in the back room.
Oh, wait a minute. This was in the movie, too.
It's very claustrophobic.
Isn't this where she's getting shot at?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
If you didn't know, there was a story, well, a movie that was filmed here, and it was released last year, right?
Yes.
How weird. Okay. And there's a scene where she's getting shot at by one of the soldiers, or who was it that she was getting shot at by?
Her grandson.
It was her grandson. Okay, is that a true story?
No, her nephew. It was her nephew, and he didn't exist.
So, fun fact is, because I thought, I've never been here. I mean, I know a lot of the history here, but I've never been here, so I mean, it's a rather large place. I thought that the entire movie was filmed here. I confirmed this with Susan. It was not. 3 days they filmed here, and the rest was filmed in Australia, right?
Yes.
What?
Oh, what was that? Bro, what was that?
What did you say?
What was
That's the
that?
second time I heard that.
This is where I heard the banging on the walls, right here.
Someone's
I heard
banging.
that too. Let's see.
What is that?
I don't know. I heard like somebody's voice though.
What did you hear? That's me. Oh, I heard it again.
Oh, this is
It almost
very,
sounds like a dog
It
barking.
almost
it's
got
very active. Hey, don't wait for me. No, I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh my gosh. Okay, I haven't been this scared in a hot minute. I ain't gonna lie. I know you guys think I'm a big scaredy cat, but I've been to a lot of scary places. Okay, and it takes a lot to scare me. I mean, I might like show some emotion, so I'm a very emotional guy.
Remember when I told you I heard the banging on the wall, and that the rest of the time I was closing the house up, my stomach was just in mold, in knots.
Whoa.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
the light went
Wow.
on.
The light turned off.
Oh, is it on a sensor?
It is on a sensor. That one is always on a sensor. But this is an area we have somebody in this area that we sometimes call Bradley, because we call that the Bradley bedroom. That was me. But he's a little bit of a brat.
Bradley?
Brat, yes, Bradley.
Whoa.
Noises.
What is that?
Do you want to go through here? I was
Sure.
going to take you through the bathroom, but we can go through here as
Does
well.
it have a real toilet?
No, it has a shower.
Oh, that's the one shower in here, right?
Do you want to see it?
Sure. How many bathrooms are in this?
13.
There's 13 bathrooms, one shower in the entire house.
A few bathtubs, but one shower.
Oh, wow, it's super claustrophobic. Oh, I would have already been lost.
So this is the shower, and this is a needle shower.
Oh, cool.
And if you look at the U-shaped tubes, they have little holes drilled in them, and they'll wet you from the front and back, from the neck and shoulders down.
Okay.
As long as you're 4 feet 10 inches tall. It is a custom.
It was custom made for Sarah.
And there was no shower head because they had elaborate hairstyles. They didn't want to get wet. And so...
I know quite a few ladies that still might like that.
Yes, yes. Well, it would be much more comfortable for her, easier to get in and out.
Okay.
This is the bathroom.
Wow, look, there's still even like some plumbing. So there was probably a vanity there, huh?
A thermostat.
She lives in the future, literally.
She did. She loved new technology.
Now, do you believe that it was $5 million that was spent 100 years ago on building this place?
I think there's some debate on that. I know
Yeah.
stories that she spent $5 million.
$5 million is a lot of money.
It was a lot of money.
Yeah.
And she could have easily spent about that much on the house. She did spend a lot.
I'm just going to do the research after I edit this video and put it right here.
One of the stories does say that's how much she spent. But we know, like, the ballroom cost $9,000 and an average price of a home was $3,000.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So...
What do you think she originally paid for this house when it was an 8-bedroom house?
Yo, what was that?
That's where we're going next.
What was that?
What was that?
It sounded like someone walking or something. I heard it from in here.
The house makes a lot of strange noises.
Now, you've heard footsteps in here, haven't you?
Yes, I have. That's where we're going next, is over there. I was just
Okay.
going to take you by the bell tower.
Oh, yeah. I want to go there. I mean, this is how this place is. There's tons of different rooms, and like Susan said, she feels that Sarah was adding on to this house because of her grief. She had all this money, and this is proof that you can have all the money in the world and you're still not going to be happy. And I mean, who's going to be happy after losing their husband? You know, back then marriages were forever. I feel like they should be like that. They were forever. She lost her daughter. How old was her daughter when she died?
6 weeks.
6 weeks. She was a baby girl, and it was not too long after her husband died, right?
Well, Annie died in 1866. May of 1880, her mother passed away, and then in December of 1880, her father-in-law, who she and William lived with, died. And then in March of 1881, William succumbed to tuberculosis. So in a 10-month span, she lost 3 people very dear to her.
Oh, wow.
So if she had turned to spiritualism, it certainly would not have been out of the ordinary. One rope is dangling over here. This is the bell tower.
Very
So it said that the bell was rung at midnight and 2 a.m. to summon the spirits and then release them.
Oh, this one, okay. I don't know why, but I envisioned a small bell. It was a bell.
Big bell. I had the privilege of ringing it on her death day last year.
Whoa. It's moving. Look at it.
Yeah, it is.
Look, Joey.
Yeah.
Come look. The rope is actually moving.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Wow, it's swinging left and right.
It wasn't a second ago. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong.
It was still.
It's right when you started talking about ringing the bell. This is Sarah's room right here.
And this is the room in which she died on September 5th, 1922.
Do you guys come in here on those days, like the anniversaries?
The tours come in here. This is on the tour route. And so, yeah, they're in and out of here all day. But I can tell you, almost every person that works here that closes up the house or opens it in the morning either says good morning, Sarah, or good night, Sarah, whenever we close the house. Just
What should we say
be
now?
on the good
We should
side.
ask if Sarah's here.
You could. This is also where I heard the stomps overhead when we were the only ones in the house. And we heard 5 stomps. There were 3 of us. We all heard it.
Hey, Sarah, if you're here tonight, look, I brought my spirit box. I'm not even going to break it out because you could be here. Could be somebody else. Why don't you do something? What was that?
Do you guys hear that?
Are you here, Sarah? Susan and I were just talking right now. We're just talking about some history and stuff. And
To the point where I just smacked
you need to
my
just
camera
you need to
against the
stay
wall.
next to us. We heard a little thump, and then he started freaking out. You said you were grabbed?
Yeah.
Has that ever happened to you? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I was on tour, and I was standing there, and I started feeling somebody pushing me, like I was stepping on somebody's foot. And then I started feeling my skirt being tugged, and it felt like a little kid going, "Mom, Mom, Mom." And I'm just talking to my tour, trying not to give in to what I felt going on. And the moment I walked on, I didn't feel it again, but I have definitely felt that.
I feel really bad for Joey. He's like turned 3 shades of white.
Yeah,
I mean,
I swear, it was creepy. I'm like, let me get 3 seconds alone.
let me go alone.
Go alone.
Lucky for me, I ain't got no hair to pull. Susan was telling me about a hallway where many women have reported getting their hair pulled, especially ponytails. Just a minute ago, my friend Joey looked like he was going to be sick, telling me something had pushed him in this hallway. This is where you were at?
Were you a little further down?
That was a lot further. Go a lot further.
Okay. What is that noise? I'm scared. So, who pushed my friend? You want to push me too? Okay. Alright, where are you guys at? Something just hissed at me.
Really? I can show you one thing that is natural to the house that makes weird sounds.
Okay.
So come in here to the bedroom. You want to close that
I
door?
want to go this way. I don't know, it's quite compelling, but we can...
We'll go that way.
Okay.
But come in, close that door, and I will be right back.
Reason why I turned around is because I have a full bladder. Why'd she leave us?
Why did you leave us?
I feel like I need her. Wait. Oh my God! Oh, wait a minute. These are the communication pipes, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a call tube.
Yeah.
The rooms are interconnected by call tubes.
Yeah, I've read up on this.
I'm heading back up.
Okay. That's so cool. That scared the crap out of us.
This place is...
I don't know why, but like, I have a sick sense of humor as to what I would do with it. You know what I'm getting at. Yeah. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, here, I'll do a demo. Okay, you totally.
I had a heart attack,
But that's a natural thing. I mean, some of the things in the house, the stomping and the thumps and the being touched, never. But sometimes you can hear things, and it might be that.
Something.
Some of the cold tubes do still work.
But something hissed at me. I don't know.
That's pretty strange.
I don't know where you got touched.
Oh, I got touched right here.
Right here?
Yeah, I dropped everything. I ran.
I heard you. So this is where I was standing, and I asked whatever spirit touched him to push me, and then after that I heard a hiss.
If you want to come in, but if you want to wait, you can come back.
So I'm going to give you a sneak preview of the seance room. Sarah Winchester spent a lot of time in here communicating with spirits. And this is where the magic happened as far as having plans to build this masterpiece here. This is where she got her ideas. This is where she talked to the spirits. And like I showed you earlier, there was a bell that was rung, and that was to call the spirits in. And after that, they would ring the bell to make sure the spirits leave. But I don't know, did they leave?
And I'm sitting about right here. And the psychic, I can't remember who it was. She was fairly well known, but I can't remember it right now. She told the whole group, if you see anything, hear anything, feel anything, let me know. I'll tell you what's going on. And I started feeling like I was tumbling in space. I was sitting cross-legged on the floor, and I just complete vertigo. I felt like I was rolling.
Like you were spinning?
Mm-hmm. And I said, I'm rolling right now. And she said, oh, you have an Indian standing on you. And
what?
I thought, okay, I don't know what to do with that. And she said, just ask him to step back.
Oh,
and I thought, oh, I'm not quite sure how to do that. But then it stopped. So that was pretty strange.
She's got some great stories. In fact, in a second, she's going to take us to the location where she got tugged. Mm-hmm. And we're going to see if we can get tugged or pushed.
Have you seen this? This drops you down to...
Oh, I don't want to show it. I don't want to show it. I don't want to show it. I'm going to show more of this room and spend a lot more time. Like I said, I'm going to do a dedicated video in here. And in that video, I'm going to show you what we captured on my recording device. See, it's picking up radio waves, or not radio waves, waveforms. That's what it's called, waveforms. So on my editing software, it picks up, waveforms, and I'll get to see if we caught anything on here. Seemed like a little flash of light kind of behind you. I don't know. Did you have a light on right now?
No, that's right. Everything's off.
How many stairways are there?
40 staircases.
40 staircases. That includes the one that goes to nowhere, right? Mm-hmm. All right.
It's so much cooler up here.
It is, which is unusual. It's usually cooler on the first floor.
It's really cold up here.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to take you the back way over there.
Sure. She's got a lot of keys there. Thank you again for giving us a tour.
Oh, I'm happy to. Yeah. Let's see if I can get my key out.
I am extremely thankful because not a lot of people get this privilege. So, big shout out to Susan and Jake and my boy here, Joey Official. Yes, sir.
So do watch your step coming up here. This might have been what I kicked over earlier. It's making weird noises.
What is that?
Last time we were up here, there was bats.
Were there?
There were bats up here.
Sometimes, yeah.
This is the third floor?
Nope, this is still the second.
Oh, we're still on the second.
Mm-hmm. Third floor is right up there.
Okay.
But this is the second, but I'm going to take you to where it was touched.
Oh, this is really strange.
Yeah, this is a room we don't really have no idea what it was for.
Right. This was her ideas she was getting in the seance room.
Yeah, it kind of looks almost like a connection because you can see this used to be an outside wall.
Uh-huh.
And then the backside of the most expensive windows right there.
Those windows are beautiful.
Yeah, they really are. And then it connected over to the North Conservatory that we just came through.
Okay.
But if you come down here, that'll be making noises because it does that. So I had a tour and I was standing right here when I felt somebody pushing me. And it was that, if you've ever stepped on somebody's foot and they're very politely trying to ask you to move or to, get your attention by just pushing you, that's how it felt. And then I started feeling my skirt being tugged.
Oh, wow.
And it just felt like a little kid. And I'm just trying to talk to my group and not freak out.
Not freak them out.
Exactly. And there was another time I was walking down a hall over there. I was the only one in the house. I was closing the house. And I scratched. And I heard a girl start laughing. And I thought somebody was still in the house. And I looked around to see if I could find her. Nobody was in there. I looked even out the windows in case it was somebody in the gardens because we were closing, but the gardens were still open. Nobody out there.
Oh,
Nobody
boy.
in sight.
What would you say the most frightening encounter here at the Winchester house was for you?
For me, it was a little alarming that night, hearing the stomps over her head in her bedroom. But probably the scariest was that switchback staircase. For some reason, it's just kind of an ominous feeling in there. And it could be just because the way it winds around, it's very narrow, it's very low. But generally, I don't feel creepy in the house. The house, to me, is just, there's a playfulness. I've had a lot of things, but they don't tend to scare me. The basement scares me the least. And that's sometimes where a lot of people really get freaked out. But I think because I'm respectful to the house and I love the house and her, I'm always trying to be respectful to her story. So I don't think I've ever gained anyone's ire. And
You heard that one, right?
Yeah.
That was actually footsteps.
Wow.
I heard that and it sounded like a little girl.
Wait.
You hear a little whine?
Yeah. What is that? What's over there?
The Daisy bedroom.
The whose bedroom?
The Daisy bedroom.
The Daisy bedroom.
It said that was the room she was trapped in during the 1906 earthquake.
What is that? Oh, is this the Winchester house before the earthquake?
Yes.
So this originally was 7 stories, and after the earthquake, Sarah was like, you know what? In case there's any other earthquakes, we're going to start building this way instead of this way.
Here's the picture after the earthquake.
Oh, wow.
And you can see where the sandstone chimney collapsed, and then this is the tower, and it started to come down, and you can see how it's dangerously tilting.
When I pulled in here for the very first time, it's not what I envisioned. I thought this was kind of like in the cut. It had its own plot of land, and there was several acres around it, kind of like the movie that you see. I didn't quite picture it being like right off of a very busy street. I mean, you could see out there, it's all city.
This
I mean,
is very valuable land.
it's very busy out there. I mean, there's traffic. That's Winchester
Boulevard?
Winchester Boulevard. Yeah, they actually named it off. I mean, it's like they built around this piece of property here. So this was her original master bedroom, and this is the front of the house, right? Yeah, this home, in case I didn't mention already, it started out as an 8-bedroom house, and they started building onto it during the San Francisco earthquake. Is this the original door that they broke her out of? Like, oh, wow! That is so cool. I mean, you can see right here.
Oh, wow.
This is where they broke her out of. Like, I mean, you have to think. When the ground is moving, I mean, in Florida we have sinkholes, and one of the main warning signs to a sinkhole is doors not being able to close correctly, windows, not being able to open, and from the ground moving, this door framed, probably adjusted and got real tight, and this door would not open up. So it makes sense that they opened or tried to pry it open with a crowbar. So that's pretty cool. It's nice that she was safe in here.
Yes. And here's
I'm
one
coming
of the
back here
things.
during an earthquake, okay? Okay, so Susan was telling me that in this room, what's the name of this room?
South turret.
The South Turret. That children have been reported, heard here, people have seen them. She's seen shadows here.
Don't point your light, but look at just the reflections coming off the window.
Oh, wow. Let me turn my light off so you can see what we're talking about. That's from the stained glass. Is that original?
Yes.
Wow. That's very expensive. If there's any children here with us, why don't you come over here and touch that K2 meter? If there's any children here with us, why don't you come say hi? We don't bite. We're very friendly.
Before you said it, dear, I thought I saw a shadow moving across the thing.
Did you?
Was there a fireplace there?
There was, in fact, this picture here, this fireplace, this was right here.
Oh, okay.
And this is where we are. It's right here.
Oh, we're right up there? Mm-hmm. Check that out. So that door right there, you open it up and you're going downtown.
Mm-hmm. And they say that's the room you don't want to spend the night in if you're prone to sleepwalking.
We're on our way to the ballroom. We have a little bit of a walk. Susan's letting me lead the way. So this is one of
This
1 million
staircase.
staircases.
You can go down that main staircase.
So this is the main staircase of the main house, right? Mm-hmm. The main Queen Anne. And I was just asking about these little brass plates that are there. Not only are they visually appealing, but they serve a purpose. They're used to keep dust out of the corners. How cool is that when you're sweeping? I know my fiance would really appreciate that. A challenge for you if you're watching. And tag me on my Instagram and let me know if you could find something like that for your stairs. I have stairs at my house and I'm thinking about buying some of those. I think it's kind of cool. So we're in the grand ballroom. This was one of the most expensive rooms to build. And when you look around, you can see why there's some beautiful woodwork. Susan was just showing us the little communication hole that she nearly made us poop our pants. And yeah, it's right over here. And Joey kind of mocked it and did something. I don't know what he did. Where is he? Where'd he go? He's scared now. So as we're walking past it, Susan's way ahead of us. We both heard, I don't know what the heck, it sounded like a burp to me. It was like,
It was some sort of weird sound.
he was like, Mo. Like, just in case Mo was in there to mess with him. And then, like, I don't know if it came through there, but it was like a burp. And I don't know. You said that you've heard things through here, right?
Mm-hmm. I once heard somebody like, as I'm walking down here.
Maybe that's what we heard. This house is so large. Okay, we walked in here with Mo and Jake, and we've been split up the entire time, and we have not run into them, not even one time. In fact, I don't think we've even heard them until now.
That's not them, bro.
I don't know, I kind of heard a laugh.
I heard a laugh too.
Yeah, it sounded like a man laughing. I thought it was Mo. Could be wrong though.
No.
What is that? Sound like footsteps.
I think someone's walking, or he's trying to scare us.
Is this where you heard footsteps? Turn it off.
Jesus Christ. You got ahead, not me though. I knew you guys would do something like that.
Don't worry, just scared.
His light kept turning on and off in the servants' quarters. And we were in the most haunted room of this place. And I'm like, if there is anything in here, give me a sign. Any sign, my light shuts off. Like literally, he saw it. Like I ran out.
We haven't gone there yet.
Okay.
And we heard the upstairs.
Oh, we heard that.
We got that on camera.
So we're right next to the ballroom. So this is probably, if she'd ever had anything happen here, this is where food and drink would have been set up. So, very convenient. People could come over to this window. It didn't have the plexiglass, obviously. And they could come here and get food and drink. So here's the kitchen.
I'm not sure if I got this on video.
You may not have. We walked through there, but you may not have gotten it.
This is the original kitchen?
Yes.
Wow, it's really big. What is that? It's probably the base station, huh? Mm-hmm. Like, hey, this is Sarah's room. This is, I don't know whose room, and maybe the servants were called.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. One of the employees here has mapped it out, but I don't know where they all go. I would have to go look at my map.
Susan is going to show us the basement, which is a hotspot for paranormal activity. I'm going to give you a little glimpse. Like I mentioned, I'm going to do a dedicated video there, completely uncut. So yeah, if you've seen any cuts in this video, I can't even show this entire house. There's going to be so much that you haven't seen. But that's why I encourage you to come visit the Winchester Mystery House so you can see it for yourself. Every single day they do tours here. How often do you do night tours?
Friday the 13th, and then Halloween we do, that starts about mid-September.
Okay.
And goes through Halloween. This year I believe a couple of days after that, since Halloween I think is on a weekday. I think we actually go a full week after Halloween. Yep, we are. Yes, we are going this way.
See that? She almost got lost right now. But she's been here a lot.
Yes.
Been here a lot. Have you ever been here like just by yourself?
Mm-hmm. Many times. Closing up the house at night or opening it in the morning. Do you want to go down first?
Oh, we're going down there?
Do you want to?
Sure.
Just watch your head.
Okay. We're going down there.
I've had a lot of things happen down here.
Like what?
Well,
I probably should ask when I leave.
I'll show you one area where it happened. Watch your head. So if we go over here.
Okay, we're the only ones down here, right?
Yep. So Friday the 13th, which was July last year, this light had burned out that day. And it was burned out for quite a while, but every time if I was training someone on the Explore More tour, when I'd come near this and talk, the light, it would flicker, even though it was burned out. So Jake, I brought him down here in January and told him about that story. And I said, look at this, and I went to talk, and it flared.
Whoa.
And I have no idea what would have
And
caused
you
that.
left the actual bulb in there still?
Yeah, this one now works. This is a
Oh,
good
okay,
one,
that's
but
a working bulb.
The previous one was burned out, but anytime I talked near it, it would light up. Just flicker, but that one time it flared. And then you were down here last Friday the 13th, and we had a REM pod down here. And over here it started going crazy. And it was just beeping like crazy.
Yeah, you do gotta watch your head in here.
Yeah. And so I remember at one point asking if I've been on tour, if whoever was here has been here when I've been on tour, and it was like beep, 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 beep. I had
The
to
REM
walk,
pod?
Yeah, I had to walk away for a moment. That was pretty strange.
Those are pretty cool. If, in case you're wondering what a REM pod, REM pod is, I'm not 100% sure on how it works, but I don't know. The way I was kind of shown a REM pod, and it was, gosh, what was her name? It was down in Gettysburg, but it's kind of like a motion sensor for ghosts. And I mean, these things are legit, and they're kind of creepy, like the sounds they make and stuff.
It's like 4 lights, and they would light up very randomly, like beep, 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 beep,
Yeah.
beep, 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 and they don't always. I mean, I have it sitting over there, and nothing. Moved it over here, and it went crazy.
Okay, in case you're coming in from video number 1, like I mentioned, this is going to be a completely raw, unedited type of video. I know a lot of you like that. I'm not going to put any music, anything creepy. It's just going to be, you know, your take. It's almost like if you're here with me. It's going to be a lot of silent moments. So how about we just hang out here for, I don't know, maybe like half an hour or so, 20 minutes, I don't know, however long you want. It's just her and I here, you know, so we don't have any fancy ghost hunting equipment. We don't have no REM pods or spirit boxes. I left my spirit box in the seance room, and we are going to do another video up there too. It's also going to be raw and unedited. So, hope you're enjoying this. Make sure to hit a like. You know, if you haven't already, go show Susan some love. She's got a huge Instagram.
I don't know about that, but
Okay.
I do have one.
Snapchat. Well, what's your social media of choice?
Probably because Facebook's filling up, I'm using Instagram more.
Okay. Yeah, I that's my favorite. That and Twitter. Actually, Twitter's my favorite. I'm sorry, but I love them both. I love Instagram for the pictures, but Twitter, I mean, like, I feel like I'm connected. Like, my audience on Twitter, like, just, I'm sorry, guys. Like, you that follow me on Twitter, I mean, you guys have to really deal with some of my emotions. I mean, like, whatever I'm feeling, I throw it on Twitter. And sometimes I regret it. Sorry, I know other people do that too. Donald Trump. Just saying, that guy be tweeting all day, man. I don't follow him, by the way, but I follow a lot of you fams that follow him, and I see you guys in the feed, like, retweeting his stuff, and boy, does he tweet a lot. I mean, sometimes he be tweeting stuff that he's deleting too, I think. But, okay, I'm not trying to talk politics. Let's get back into this ghost exploring. Is there anything?
I just thought I heard something. Okay. Down the hall.
Can I go over there?
Yeah. Do you want me to move the sawhorses?
Sure. When you're down here, you gotta watch your head. Are there animals in here?
There could be. There could be squirrels.
Okay, I definitely heard something in there.
Okay. Yeah, we do sometimes. There's small animals that might get in here sometimes. We do have a cat, but he's usually not in here.
Okay.
There was a bat down here last December.
Oh. I like bats.
It actually flew through the house while tours were going on.
Oh gosh.
A call from frantic tour guides saying there's a bat.
That adds to the creepiness. You know, my friend James, okay, he's like 6'6". He would be hitting his head left, and he's blind.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear.
he'd be hitting his head left and right. I'm gonna go over there. So, we were over there. My friend Susan said she heard something shuffling its feet over here, almost like something like that. You look really scary over there. Is that you, Sarah Winchester? How often do you think she came down in here?
Oh, probably rarely.
Probably very rare. Oh, look. There's like some math over here.
Some math?
Yeah. Like they were probably, I mean, I don't know.
There's places where we know they wrote on the wall to, like, calculations or dates. Yeah.
Probably for some of the wood that was being cut.
It could be. It could be for the coal. It could be, I have no idea what it could be for. But yeah.
But that's probably original.
I can show you a spot I know that we have some original writing down here.
Okay. I mean, like, why would a guest come down here and be like, oh, I'm just gonna randomly do some math here. Oh yeah, 40 and a half plus 60 and 240 plus 20. This is fun. Oh, Susan's coming. Hurry up. Put your pencil in your pocket.
There's some math vandals.
Math vandals. My math teacher would be really proud of me. Is that more math? Look. Yeah. Okay.
That was probably something filled in right there.
Think maybe that was a little hiding place for money?
You know, you never know.
Wait a minute. Sarah probably, do you think she, when did the whole FDIC thing happen? Like remember where the,
Like when the banks crashed?
yeah,
Late 20s. She was dead by then.
she was dead, okay. So they had banks, in other words, back then,
Yeah.
but shortly after, I've seen this happen in upstate New York. There's a lot of old homes up there, and funny story, one of our relatives bought a house, and the houses are really cheap in upstate New York, bought this house for $20,000, and they're doing their final walkthrough at this old house, old house. Early 1900s it was built, probably maybe the 1920s, or maybe somebody lived there, of course, after. A lot of old people used to hide money in their homes. I mean, even till this day, they don't believe in banks, some of them. So he's kind of doing his final walkthrough, and he asked the old woman, there was some pots and pans above I think it was the cabinets, you know? And he's like, hey, do you need help taking those down? And she was like, no, you could have them or whatever. He goes and looks up there, and there's like $25,000 in cash. So it pretty much paid for the house, you can say. So I mean, if you're living in a house that was built in the early 1900s, and I mean, during, like she said, during the 1920s, you're good on your history. I thought I knew my history. Yeah, I mean, during the whole crash, like the bank crash thing, and that's when the whole FDIC came through and insured banks, started insuring banks. But people used to stash their money in their houses. They didn't believe in banks anymore. So, I don't know, that was my first thought being here and seeing that opening right there, is maybe Sarah was stashing a little stash of her for her own, but she was long gone then, huh?
Yeah, by the 1920s or late 1920s.
What is that?
It looks like coal,
Oh,
doesn't
wow.
it?
Yeah, it does.
I don't know why there's coal over here. I mean, we have coal over here.
Wait a minute, this, I mean, it could be a magnet. Maybe not. I don't know. See, there's metal right there. That's copper. This is copper magnetic?
I don't know. Do I have anything?
Oh, here's a staple. No, okay, it's not a
I
magnet.
think that's just a piece of coal. I don't know what it's doing over here.
Okay, I'm gonna keep this piece of coal
Yeah.
and I'm gonna bury it somewhere, and in a million years it's gonna turn into a nice diamond. Is that true?
That coal turns with enough pressure over time, yeah.
Okay.
That's carbon. Diamonds are carbon.
Diamonds are forever.
Highly pressurized carbon. This is usually where our most famous ghost is the wheelbarrow ghost. And this is where he's been seen the most. And you see we have a bunch of coal over there, but I don't know why we have that little piece over there, because that's usually not where people go.
Okay, I felt special for a second. There's like a bunch of coal over there.
Yeah, but you found it in a place it's not supposed to be.
So it is special.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I keep this?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
It's cool. But yeah, this is usually where I had a coworker who was down here sweeping, and there was the wheelbarrow ghost that we have a picture of her servants, and she normally would talk to him when she was down here, just to maybe ward him off. And there was a time that there were tours going through, so she didn't want to be rude and interrupt them, so she didn't say anything. And then as they left, she didn't think to start talking, and he appeared right in front of her, looked at her, turned around, walked off, and disappeared.
Oh my gosh.
She did the appropriate thing, which was freak out a little bit, and then she left the area. And
So have you talked to him?
I have not seen him. I know a lot of people who have, but I've had other things happen down here, and it usually has to do with lights. And the strangest one, if you want to hear that story,
Sure.
was right over here. It was Friday the 13th, July of last year. And it was about 2 in the morning. And the way we came down is how people came down here.
Wait, this keeps going? I didn't
there's
think.
2 basements, but this is the larger. This is a freight elevator, and it goes on around the corner.
There's an elevator here?
There's 3 of them.
Oh wow.
There's an Otis one for her bedroom. There's this one, which was a freight one, and one for the North Conservatory. But
I thought we were in like the. I thought that was it. This basement keeps going.
Yeah, this is how we came down.
Oh wow! Wait a minute. I thought I'm all messed up right
Walked
now.
over there. It is very confusing.
Okay.
But that night, so one of our security guards brought his sister down about 2 in the morning, and she came down the staircase we came down, and she was walking sideways, holding the railing like that. And the light's about midway down where it's being covered. And she said, "I'm not afraid of ghosts, I just don't want to fall." And the light next to her started to turn on.
What?
And her brother and I are standing here looking at this going, well, that's strange. And he asked, shouldn't that light be on? Because we did have the lights on here in the basement because, as you saw, it'd be too dangerous to have people walking around down here in the dark. Lots and lots of people. So I said, well, I don't think it's been on at all, but I'll check it because we'd been doing some flashlight questioning, you know, where you loosen up the bulb and then ask yes or no answers. So I thought maybe somebody loosened the bulb. Went and checked, fully screwed in, turned around, it was switched to off, tested it, it worked. So the only time that light came on is when somebody said they were afraid of falling.
Wow.
So sometimes, yeah, it's kind of strange. It seems like whatever we had is very polite. We have nice ghosts.
I hear that too. Like there's, anytime you're, I just touched asbestos.
No, it's...
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is just because...
It looks like
we
it.
bump into this, I bump into this constantly.
Oh yeah, so you got to cushion the bump if you hit your head. But I have heard that too, when it comes to hauntings here at the Winchester house, that it's, you know, if anything, it's mischievous, you know, some of the ghosts.
Yeah.
It's like they like to pull pranks.
The ones where I felt uncomfortable has been more of a mischievous type.
Okay.
But the ones, generally you don't get a feeling of anger or madness. You just get this feeling of people who enjoy being here. There's almost a peacefulness to it, but it's still unnerving when it happens, but there's nothing that bad about it.
So there's a question that I have that, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have this question, and I mean, as much as I've studied up on the Winchester house, it hit me today. You know, she was constantly building this house, and the day she died, of course, it's stopped being built. And I mean, one of the main reasons why she was building on, and this is just, it's not my opinion, it's just things that I've read, is because of the hauntings.
To confuse the spirits.
To confuse the spirits too. Or to make the spirits happy. That was another thing. Do you think it became more haunted the day she died?
I do, and I think it's become more haunted over the years. When I worked here in the mid-'80s, it really wasn't. There were a few. I'd hear my name called when I was here by myself.
Really?
Yeah, I'd hear it constantly. After a while, you just go, "What?" But it seems that it has gotten a little more active, and we feel it around certain times of year. Halloween, we feel it a lot, and I think that's because there's just so much going on in the house. We feel it around mid-July, which is around this time, or late July, around right now, because this is around the time Annie died. Yeah, I just heard that. Did you get touched?
Something touched my pants right now, like right around my groin area.
That's pretty weird.
I'm not even kidding.
I believe you. I saw how you jumped.
It was like doing this, and like I was like I went to go reach for something in my pocket, and then it just stopped, and it freaked me out, and then I realized that, oh, that was strange. That was really strange. Okay, that's never happened before.
Welcome.
As you're talking about, you know,
Well, this is around the time Annie died.
have you ever been like touched by a ghost? Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, like I said earlier, when I had my skirt tucked.
oh, that's right. Okay.
Like I said, like my underwear was being pushed out, but it felt like a little kid. It didn't feel raw. It felt like a little kid, like a little kid trying to get your attention. Like, mom, I'm trying to get your attention.
I don't think this was a little kid.
No, there probably weren't little kids down here.
Yeah.
Do you want to see the writing on the wall over here?
Yeah.
That we know is original.
All right. Whatever spirit just tried to touch me down below, I'm taking. Okay. And I love my fiance. She's everything to me, and I think she'd get pretty jealous.
See the plexiglass right here? If you can see, it shows you when they started the fire each year.
Oh, cool. Wait, what fire?
This is the coal boiler.
Oh, the boiler. Oh, I got
It
you.
says 1903 started fire November 18th. 1904 started fire December 8th. So it not only lets you know when they started the fire, but when the weather started to change, and I felt that they needed to put that in. There's also more equations up here on the wall, which again, I don't really see why somebody would come in here and just
do that.
tag her walls with math. Rogue mathematicians.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, she had people here all day long for, I mean, all night long too.
Oh yeah, this was a working house. People lived here.
People were using math every single day. Every single day. This was a mathematician's dream.
Yes.
For 36 years? 38 years.
38 years.
38 years. Okay, some people say 36. So I'm 37. I didn't hear 37. I just heard 36 and 38. So it's 38 years.
That's what we believe.
A lot of math. Is it true that they stopped construction the day she died?
That is what the legends say, yes. And as far as I know, I can't say that there's anything that would make that false.
Okay.
So although, with as much as we're continually fixing the house, restoring things, you can say it's still continuing.
Because they got to keep this place up. I mean, this is
It's
very
a lot of work.
I can imagine. It needs TLC. And they've done a fantastic job keeping this place. I mean, this is as original as it can be. I mean, what it looked like. You know, I mean, it stopped construction in 1922. Am I right?
Yes.
That's the year that Sarah passed away.
September 5th, 1922. That was the day she died.
That's almost 100 years of aging. I mean, I'll tell you what, I've been in some creepy abandoned places, and I mean, after 5 years, I mean, vegetation just takes over.
You know, one thing I've noticed is that I think houses that are abandoned they die. And houses, even if they're not being kept up, but if there's somebody living in them, they're still alive. And you notice that, like in places where there's a lot of foreclosures and people have moved out, you start to see the house just start to cave in.
That's true.
And where there's people, even if the house is falling apart and they're not doing much, there's still something alive about it.
Has this house ever not been vacant? Like, did they let it go for any period of time after Sarah's death?
Not really. Well, it was auctioned off. One of the interesting things is they felt this house had no value. It was damaged in the earthquake and never repaired. It was unfinished. And so they felt that the house was, nobody could live here. And it was auctioned off, and the people who bought it opened it up for tours on June 30th, 1923. So it was
Not long after.
No, it was in about 9 months after her death that they opened the house for tours.
Do you know how much it went for at auction?
$135,000. Now, at that time, though, that was a lot of money at that time.
Oh, my God. All right. I was getting ready to say it, that there has to be a small cut there because my camera, for whatever strange reason, it stops recording at 24 minutes. So I'm gonna probably explore just a tiny bit more. Is there any more to the basement that we haven't seen yet?
There's a little bit over here if you want to see that. It is 1151.
Okay. All right. We're getting close. I think we gotta do the
Third floor and the
third floor. So we're gonna go to the third floor next. That's gonna be our next video. I might incorporate the seance into that because we're running low on time. These guys are, let me tell you something, they're very, very special. Big shout out to them. Are you guys volunteers, or you do get paid to be here? Okay. Well, I think Susan deserves a raise. Okay, and whoever is watching this video that is above her, which I'm sure there's nobody above her because she's pretty awesome. Yeah, she needs more because I mean she's here late with us, and we even came an hour late. We had a long drive from San Diego, and we got caught up in traffic. We were supposed to be here at 8. We ended up being here at 9. So I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Really sorry.
I've been in this basement till 3 in the morning before. Last Friday the 13th, I was down here till 3:30.
How was that?
It's interesting. That was where we had the light come on, and then we had some people, a paranormal investigative team down here that were doing the flashlight talking, and about 2 they came and told me, whoever's down here doesn't want us down here anymore, so we're going to leave. I thought, great, I'm down here another hour and a half. So,
well, I will have to say, whatever is down here wants me to be here. I mean, based on
well, they may have been confused by your shorts. They may have looked at the rip and go, is it rip?
Okay. You know what? That's the area that I felt. I mean, it was kind of like it was almost like it was pulling me.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait, where was I standing?
We're right here.
Maybe it was trying to pull me in a certain direction. Maybe it was trying to pull me towards the stairs.
Well, do you want to go up there?
There is one thing, okay, because you mentioned something that was quite interesting, that the light never turned on until somebody mentioned that they were scared going down the stairs.
Mm-hmm. They're up there in the ballroom.
Okay.
Ballroom's above us.
All right, Mo is here with me, and he's with Jake. Jake is another guy. He's showing them around. He's going to be doing a video here down in the basement as well, but I want to actually go down those stairs the way that woman was going down the stairs and see if we get any kind of activity or any kind of...
I don't know if the light will turn on because...
The electric's off?
Yeah. It wasn't off that night. We just had it screwed because we have to have the lights on down here.
Maybe they'll...
You never know.
Yeah, you never know. They might have another way to show themselves. All right, so I'm going to do just that. I'm going to believe that I'm scared going down those stairs. I gotta go up. So she was walking sideways, right?
Mm-hmm. Clutching the rail with both hands.
Okay. Oh, well, I'm going to do it with one hand because I'm holding my camera on the other. And I'm just going to... I'm just going to kind of... I don't know. I'm going to put myself in a position where I am scared. I'm going to pretend Susan's not even there. I'm here alone. You're here alone. So... You know what I'm going to do with my eyes closed? Oh yeah, this is scary. Oh, I'm so scared. I don't know if I accidentally bumped this wall. Possible. Alright, Mo is talking up there. Sorry for that. Is this the light that turned on right here?
Yeah.
Okay. We have, I guess all the lights are off here. I'm not sure if they turned off all the breakers or something, but...
Yeah.
I think they're coming down here. So check this out. I did kind of feel something going down when I was scared there. Mm-hmm. And remember how you were telling me in the seance room? It was in the first video. Susan was sharing with us a story while I don't know if it was the last time she was up there, but she said that she felt like a tumbling feeling. Mm-hmm. And that's
that was a long time ago, but yeah.
Oh, it was a long time ago?
Did you feel that coming down the stairs?
Yeah, I felt like a tumbling feeling, kind of like the room was spinning.
I've been told that that's if the spirit is on top of you. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're fascinated by your shorts.
Yeah. Okay. All right, fam. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start letting you go. Big shout out to, I don't know who else to thank other than Susan and Jake. I mean, the whole Winchester Mystery House staff?
Yeah.
For letting us be here.
It's a team. There's a lot of us here.
Okay. But huge shout out to Susan for sharing all the history that she shared with us and all her personal stories here. Sarah Winchester, which was the owner of this magnificent home, she used to communicate with spirits. So the tale says, in this room, every night at midnight, there was a bell that was rung to call in spirits. And where would she just hang out? Would it be there?
I'm not sure. I don't know if it'd be right there in the middle or...
Okay. And how long would it take, like a seance?
Well, the rumors are that the bell was rung at midnight and then 2 a.m.
Okay.
Presumably to summon the spirits and then release them again.
So they would ring the bell before and after, and the bell after would send the spirits away, so they say. And she would do that every single day because there was ongoing construction 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I mean, it was just ongoing construction, and she would get plans, and she would say that the spirits would talk to her for the next day of like what they needed to do. And I guess that was to keep the spirits happy so she would no longer be haunted anymore. And Susan has her own take on that. She believes that she was adding on to this house because of her grief. You know, she lost a lot of people in a short amount of time, people that were dear to her, people that were close to her, people that she loved. So we're gonna spend a little bit of time here. I did bring a spirit box. Oh wow, that turned on all by itself.
Yeah, it did.
So this has been recording for 1 hour and 37 minutes, and I did mention that on my previous video. I also did an uncut video down in the basement. So this video is going to be uncut. Being that we're running out of time, I'm going to include this along with the most haunted part, so they say, of the haunted Winchester Mystery House, and that's the 3rd floor. And there's a rumor, I'm not sure if it's accurate or not, that there's workers that won't even go up there after a certain time of day.
There's certain tour guides that don't like
They won't go up there. And then there's a witch's
cap. There's tours that go there, and there's some tour guides wouldn't even go in the room. I never had a problem, but there's people who wouldn't go in the room.
I have to say, okay, Susan, she's fearless, okay? Like there's been in certain areas of the house where I'm kind of weary of going in, and she's like, oh, it's okay. You know, let's just go. And I mean, there's people that work here, and that's how comfortable she is here. So if you're gonna come visit the haunted mystery house, the Winchester Mystery House, ask for Susan, maybe Jake. I don't know. Susan, she's got a lot of information on this place and some great personal stories. So right away, I noticed that there's a couple doors here, and oh gosh. All right, so we have to push this button every once in a while, and I think it turns off for about 5 minutes or so. I'm not sure how good of footage that I caught or recordings, because this probably turned on a few times, but I'm sure there's going to be something in between that's just out of the ordinary. But it sounds like sand or something, or like wind blowing. I feel like I think of the desert. But not far from this room, in my first video, I was walking through this hallway around the corner, and that sound was playing, and I thought I heard a hiss. I'm not 100% sure if it was connected to that. Maybe it was, maybe not. But I don't know. So, is this like a storage room?
It's a closet. Go ahead and open that.
Okay, yeah, this is where you hang a couple nightgowns.
There's a story there were robes in there.
Robes.
But I don't know. That's the story though.
Now, Sarah, from what I hear, she would spend a great deal of time in here with a Ouija board. Was it a Ouija board?
Quite possible. Those are popular.
And she would try to communicate with her late husband in this room. Now, was it maybe her late husband that was giving her these instructions on what to build? You know, how to build it? Was it a demon? Was it ghosts? Who knows? You know?
Probably not a demon.
Okay, not a demon. I haven't felt any kind of evil here. I mean, it's just...
Do you want to see what's in here?
Mm-hmm.
A secret passageway.
A secret passageway?
Do you want to go through it?
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, what's in
Just
there?
watch your step in your head.
Oh, cool. Wait, I don't know why, but I thought there was going to be some stairs right there.
Yeah, but if you open that door... It just leads into another room.
What room is this? Can I go in there?
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a stairway right there.
Mm-hmm. That's the stairway we'll be using to go upstairs.
What is that?
There's offices. They were bedrooms, though.
Okay.
I believe they were bedrooms, and this was a dressing room for those.
How many bedrooms total are in here?
40 bedrooms.
40 bedrooms. Now, I made quite a bit of footage, out of my time here, but there's a lot that I have not seen that I probably won't see. So I encourage you, come check this place out. I mean, this place just goes on forever. I mean, you don't want to be in here by... Do you let people wander out? I mean, wouldn't be good.
No.
Yeah. It wouldn't be good, honestly. It would be for your own mental... I don't know. Like, you don't want to be walking around the Winchester house by yourself. I mean, there was a couple times... When you walked away, I freaked out. Like, when you went to go talking to that... I mean, I was with Joey, but I was like, oh, gosh. What am I going to do? So those are offices?
Mm-hmm. They were bedrooms, though.
So in...
Did you want to get your stuff from the seance room, or do you want to?
I want to do a quick spirit box session.
Sure.
And then we're going to go up to the 3rd floor. We're just going to include it into this video. I was going to do a separate video, but we're going to... Just going to make this a longer video. Oh, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Alright, one thing I have not done in the first video or the second video was a spirit box. Oh, you want to? I'm going to close these doors. This door. What's this?
That door leads into a kitchen. Same.
Is this like an old chute or something? Like a laundry chute?
No, not really quite sure what it was, unless it was just supposed to be a door that people, if they were in here and they weren't supposed to, and they opened the wrong door, then maybe fall into a sink.
Okay, so this could have been one of the designs that she was inspired to do by one of the ghosts, for whatever reason. Now, I'm not sure how great my spirit box is going to work in here. I'm going to go ahead and just... I'm going to sit you right there.
I'm holding the button.
Okay. She's trying to make it where that wind noise doesn't come back on. My antenna is like stuck down there. I can't get it out. Okay, I think it'll still work though. By the way, I'm just throwing this out there. I barely use any ghost hunting equipment, but if I wanted to, like, this would be one of the best places to use it. I mean, this is a PSB11 to spirit. It's actually 2 spirit boxes in one, and the way this works is it pans through a series of different radio frequencies, and you communicate with spirits, and they answer you back using like radio stations. This is using 2. This is, in my opinion, one of the most trusted devices. Along with there's one, I forgot the name of it. You know the name of it?
I'm not sure.
It's the single spirit box. And it's used by a lot of paranormal investigators, including my friend Patty. A lot of, I think Ghost Adventures uses one too. I mean, a lot of different paranormal investigators use them. But we're gonna go ahead and turn this on and see if we can make communication with whatever spirit Sarah used to talk with. So we're almost around that time that she would be in here.
It's 12:09.
It's already 12? Mm-hmm. So if Sarah was alive today, she would be in here right now. There'd be a bell sounding out. Well, around 12, that bell could call them in. Do you have a little bell on here?
Another one.
What, you did that? Why did you tell me? You should have just freaked me out. That was great. Okay.
You're dishonest.
All right. I appreciate your honesty. All right. Oh. What spirit is here with us tonight? I want the same spirit that was inspiring Sarah to reach out to us. What's your name? heard a lot of names. Can you talk to Sarah Winchester for us? I hate to disturb her, but I would love to get some information on what she would do in this room at midnight. Sarah, are you here with us? Are you resting in peace now? If you were to add any more to this house, what would you do?
Sounds like dozens of voices.
Okay, let me tell you something. I've used spirit boxes a lot. I mean, I don't use them a lot in videos, but I have gone on my own personal paranormal investigations using spirit boxes. And I've used this spirit box quite a bit. I have never, I mean, I don't know, maybe there's just a lot of radio frequencies in the air here, but I've never heard that much action. I mean, it was almost like too much where I couldn't understand anything. I mean,
Yeah, no, I was.
she hears spirit boxes all the time.
That was crazy.
It was just a lot of, I don't know, I'm gonna go back. You know, since this is kind of a raw, like unedited type video, uncut, I'm not gonna put any subtitles to whatever I heard. I'm just gonna let you kind of think about it yourself, and maybe you could listen to things that was, maybe when I would ask questions, and let me know here in the comments what you think was being said. I mean, especially, I would love to go back and hear when I asked the question, you know, if you can add on any more to this house. Like, I mean, because the spirits were, I mean, according to the legends, the spirits were telling Sarah every night, like, how to build this house and to keep the spirits happy, or to keep them confused, or whatever the case, so then she's not cursed anymore. And I mean, were the spirits mad when she passed away? You know, that were left in this house, you know, and the day she stopped, I mean, the house is still haunted till this day. It's haunted, but I mean, not in a weird way or not in an evil way, but I don't know, maybe the spirits are happy here.
I think so. It's a nice place to be.
Yeah, I don't got, you know what, I mean, it's scary to some who, I mean, like me, it's my first time here, so of course you're scared of the unknown, but the few hours that I have been spending here, I haven't got any kind of vibes where, like, I was just like, oh my gosh, I gotta get out of here, like, I don't feel good. When I've been to some really, really scary places where I felt evil, there's something that I feel right in the front of my head right here that is just like, I don't know what it is, but it's almost like a pressure, and it's like, you know, maybe it's some kind of safety mechanism built within me, and it's like, yo, you need to get out wherever you're at. Like, there's evil there, and I haven't felt that here, you know. My scary vibes have just been because I'm just scared of the house itself, and you know, it's just kind of new. But maybe if Susan helps me, honestly, right? Like, just being around her, she's got a good vibe. You know, if you were here by yourself, you'd probably be scared, and you know, the mind plays tricks on you, of course. But anyways, we're gonna make our way to the 3rd floor. This is the most haunted floor. You know, I'm here like talking about peace and like, you know, hey, everything's cool. We're going to go up there and probably run into something really scary. So keep your eyes and ears open. This is going to be fun.
Do you want to go back through here, or do you want to go out the regular door?
Oh, we can go that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go this way. I don't want to go back that way.
Is that...
I'm kidding.
That's not your switch.
Where? Oh, that's Joey's.
Okay.
Oh.
Just watch it.
They're going to come back here, I think. Jake's going to bring them. I keep thinking I have to go this way. But... go this way now. What's that?
I was going to say that was me closing the door.
Oh, okay.
So up to the third floor. Do you want to go to the most haunted room first?
Sure, why not? What a treat. What's over there? Wait, were we up here before?
Yep, that's the North Conservatory right there. We walked through there to go up and over the stairs to where I got touched.
Okay, that's right. We're not far from where Joey got touched.
Yeah,
Right.
well, he was right outside the seance room, between her bedroom and the seance room.
Okay.
So this is the servants' area up here.
So they have almost like their own house up here, huh?
It wasn't as fancy as down below. We've got a bathroom right here.
Oh, look at that tub. How
Yeah, isn't that
beautiful. Wow. She's like, it's not as fancy. That's pretty wait, was that here?
Yeah.
That's original. Okay, wow. Yeah, they're not moving this. This is probably, oh yeah, that's heavy. That's like cast iron, huh?
Yeah. It's beautiful though.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Just the little detail, like if you look in the hinges.
Ooh, look at that.
And this is the servants' area.
I've never seen hinges like that.
So they're just beautiful. But over here, this is the most haunted room. I've never had... What's the matter?
Are they up here?
They shouldn't be.
Wait, up, what's up here?
4th floor.
Are they up here?
I doubt it. No, because I think they were down in the ballroom. They were probably going down to the basement.
Okay.
So they're on the other end of the house. So this is the most haunted room. I've never had a bad feeling in here.
Why is it the most haunted room?
I don't know, it's called that, but there's people who sometimes I think if they're not as respectful for the house, that they sometimes get a bad feeling in here. But I was training a new tour guide, and I brought him in here and told him it was the most haunted room, which he didn't, he was like, oh no, and all of a sudden I saw him twitch like that. I said, something just touched you, didn't it? No. But he tells that story on his tour. But he does not like this room.
So he won't even come in here.
And I've never felt bad in here.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Something touched my finger. Something touched my finger right now. Something touched my finger. Okay. It could, I mean, I don't know. Maybe, is there a leak up here?
No, but that's about right where he was standing when he got touched.
Oh, okay. She tells me now.
And I mean, he was like right here and felt something touch his shoulder.
Okay, something touched my finger. 100%. It was like a, let me show you. It was my middle finger. It was like that.
Really? Huh.
It felt like almost felt like a raindrop.
Yeah, there's no leaks.
What about these right here?
The pipes?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, those are just the sprinklers. They were put in 1949.
I don't see no water. It felt like a water drop.
Huh. Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay.
And I don't know why this room would be most haunted, but this apparently seems to be the room that affects a lot of people the most. But there's other areas we'll go to.
Let's ask.
Okay.
Why is this the most haunted room in the Winchester Mystery House? Who touched me? I said I did, or something like Jeff. Who's Jeff? Are you evil? Answer the question. Are you evil? Okay, I'm not sure if I heard that correctly, but I'm pretty sure I heard the name Jeff.
Yeah, I heard I did.
Okay, so
When you heard who touched me, and I thought I heard I did.
wow. Well, so I mean, we got a little bit of.
Did you hear a
answers.
woman's voice and a man's voice?
I mean, I only heard a man's voice, but I mean, I'll have to go back and listen.
Every now and then hear a woman's voice.
I feel like there's somebody peeking right around that whatever
Right
closet.
here? The closet?
Oh no. Is that? Are you in there, Jeff? It's a strange room.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. So we don't know why this room
No
is
idea.
haunted, but it's the most haunted room in the and it's like the dingiest looking room in the Winchester house.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know a few people died here on the estate besides her. Her sister Estelle died here. But I don't know.
In this room?
I don't know. I would not think she would be in this room, but I don't know. I know her chauffeur or her coachman, Frank Carroll, died. He died when they were down here, but she paid for his funeral and he was buried down the street. And then her head gardener, Tommy, died here on the estate shortly after she died of natural causes.
Wow.
And he was very dedicated to her. But I think you'd get nothing but happiness and kindness from him because she was so kind to him.
Well, I would imagine that the people that Sarah hired as servants or people that work here were people that I mean, if you ever met somebody who's really wealthy, it's hard for them to trust people. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I mean, when they build relationships with people and they trust them, it's like a relationship for life. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I'm sure that people that lived anywhere in this house, maybe people came and went too, because
there could be a few. This was a really good job to have, though. They lived here.
They got to live here, yeah.
Yeah, she paid them twice to go and make food.
I heard it was 3 times.
It depended. Some earned up to $10 a day. The most highly skilled workers, the average was $3 a day, and the average wage at that time was $1.50 a day. But then their rent is paid for. They live here. Their food, their board, everything is provided.
That's pretty awesome gig there.
It is, and the thing is, she demanded hard work. So if you came in and you were a slacker, chances are you wouldn't last long. But I don't know why there was a light on out there and then it just suddenly went out.
There's somebody out there?
No, it was a light, but I think there's one of our lights has a short in it. Maybe one of the lights outside. Motion sensor on. But she wanted you to work hard, and if you worked hard, you were treated very well. And she compensated them. She left money for them in their will. Do you want to go to the servant's cover and then the witch's cap?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
No, what's the story on the witch's cap? Like, what's?
The witch's cap, it's just made more based on its shape. Let's pull that door. But a lot of people, and I think some people say they get a lot of spiritual energy there. My thought, I mean, that's quite possible, but it's also the way it's shaped and the way it sounds in there. It's quite strange. this.
Oh, check this out. Look at this tub. How cool is that? This really is like a maze. Like there's tons of hallways and.
I did hear something.
Yeah, I did too. What was that ghost name again? Jake?
Jake.
Or Jake?
Oh, Jeff.
Jeff. Jake. Oh, I'm thinking of the other, your friend. Jake.
Oh, yeah, Jake. But Jeff was the one who you got
Jeff,
in the spirit
right.
box.
Jeff, don't follow me. What's up there?
It's the 4th floor.
Why, there's another way up the 4th floor?
This way and back down by the most haunted room.
You mind if I take a peek?
No, go ahead.
You up here, Jeff? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe I shouldn't go up here. That was weird.
Why?
I don't know, I just felt like a force field or something.
There's people been pushed on the stairs.
Okay,
More people
that-
that worked here, but
Alright, I'm still gonna go. If you don't want me here, you could make a clear noise that I could hear. And I'll leave you alone. But don't push me down the stairs, I don't want to get hurt. I need to go back home to Florida. Oh, it's spooky up here. Oh, this is so cool. So what would they do up here?
one of the things that's really nice up here too is right out here. It's just a really pretty view. Nothing spooky, but it's really pretty.
Oh, wow. Oh, check this out. Look at that.
Yep, there's the bell tower next to your bedroom. There's the only flying buttress in the house.
The only flying what?
Buttress.
What's a buttress?
So Notre Dame Cathedral,
Uh-huh.
it was known for its flying buttresses, which are the, see that curved piece coming off of it?
yes, yes,
It
yes,
helps
okay.
support it, so that's a flying buttress. That's the only one in the house.
Nice. Now, it just keeps going that way, the house, huh?
Yeah, right over there, and then it comes over here, the carriage house. Now down here you can see her pump house. She had a garage right there,
Uh-huh.
and she owned a 1909 green Renault and a gray Pierce Arrow limousine with lavender pinstripes.
She was fancy.
Yep,
Wow.
it was a 1917 Pierce Arrow.
You think she wore Gucci?
I don't think there was Gucci around yet. Well, they say that all she wore was black in her final years.
Really?
Really since William died, because that was Queen Victoria did that when Prince Albert died. Is she went into permanent mourning for the rest of her life.
So she never remarried or tried to date anyone?
No,
Wow.
she just went into. She also followed that custom of going into permanent mourning and wearing black the rest of her life.
Or... Wow. Well, the only picture that I've seen of her, I think she was wearing all black.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Do you want to go down to the servants' call room?
Yeah. I'm
It's
sorry.
pretty up here. No, it's okay.
Thank you for bringing me up here.
Oh, you're welcome.
That was really strange, though. It was almost
was.
like she said that supposedly some workers have been pushed down them stairs before.
Well, they've been pushed back.
Pushed back.
Yeah, like they haven't.
I mean, I don't. Maybe it almost felt like there was an invisible force field. Like it was.
Somebody saying no.
And I lost my balance for a second. Like it was just like, oh, what's going on here? But I don't know.
It's maybe why I usually run up them really fast.
I know there's nothing evil here, but I will be saying a prayer when I leave. Just saying, I have a history of things following me back home. Has anything followed people back home?
My husband says that he thinks there's things that are following me home because doors will slam. I think it's just the breeze, but he's like, "Will you tell them to stop following you home?"
Oh, that's funny.
Be real careful coming down because they're narrow streets. What's that?
I don't know.
Do you see something?
No, I heard something. And my battery's getting ready to die.
Okay. Well, be real careful.
Okay. Thank you for not pushing me down the stairs. Please don't follow me back home. Dude. I could not be here by myself. I mean, I don't get any bad
I go
vibes.
through really fast. When it pours in.
These stairs are so weird too. Like they're only, I don't know, like 3 inches in length. I mean,
Well, she had crippling arthritis, so stairs like these she could still move through the house, but these are very narrow. So I don't know how often she would have used that to go up to the 4th floor.
I'm gonna quickly change out my battery because my battery's getting ready to die. I know that there's about 10 minutes here. So you're gonna see another cut. I know I said uncut, but of course there's things that I can't control, like a battery dying. So hang on one second.
I reached this spot and I heard somebody walking down this hallway, and I thought it was a tour guide coming to talk to me. So I waited for them, and nobody showed up. And then I heard that we'd had a window break overhead that day, and I started hearing, it sounded like glass being swept up.
Oh wow.
There it wasn't.
So what is this called here?
This is the servants' call room.
Servants' call room. Mm-hmm. So is this where they would get called?
Yeah, this is, it's right next, let me see if this key.
Maybe like a waiting area? Like what exactly is the purpose of a servants' call room?
Okay, so, oh crud.
Well, they don't want us to come in.
Well, no, this key has been in this lock, and this is new. Because, there we go.
Oh, okay.
So it won't let us in. It broke a key the other day. But if we come,
What?
I thought I heard something. That wasn't much better.
Okay.
So that's where the servants' parlor was, on the other side of that door.
Oh gosh.
What's the matter?
There's something above us. I don't know. I just heard something above us.
I just heard something over there. There shouldn't be anything above us because there's really nothing up there.
Now, I don't know if this is strange. Maybe other people have reported this, but I'm wearing shorts. It have to be guys or maybe women that don't like to shave their legs. But I feel like something's grabbing my leg hairs and pulling them.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's...
On my left leg. Like I can feel my leg hairs just... It's almost like it's just doing this. It's not hurting. It doesn't hurt. It's just like... It's like a slight pull.
Well...
And it's happened on every floor that we've been on. And I just kind of ignoring it. I'm just like, oh, it's wind. But when I heard that noise, it was really distinct and it opened my eyes to like, this is real. Like there's something pulling my leg hairs. But it's not hurting me, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Just trying to get my attention. It's like fresh meat. It's like fresh meat.
Well, it said that the 3rd floor, the servants that lived up here would have been the women.
Oh, okay.
So...
Oh. All right. Just kidding. So, I'm sorry. I'm taking. This is, by the way, an engagement ring. Okay, but I am gonna wear it. It wasn't fair to my fiance. I put a ring on her finger. She's like, "Hey, you're gonna wear a ring too, okay?" What's in here? Is this like a shower or a sauna or something?
It's just a sink. You
Oh,
can
it's
see
a
right
sink.
through a window here.
Oh, cool.
Then a wash-up area.
Okay.
I think there was a bathroom, but I think it's a floor down through there.
Oh.
But over here,
I have no idea what I just showed you. This is really big. Like, it just goes on forever. Now, were they constantly adding on to the third floor as well?
probably not as much. I mean, at first, yeah, these might have been planned to be suites for her sisters. But then I think it became just more of a servants area.
Okay.
And definitely be careful of these. There was one night I nearly brained myself on one of these.
Oh, yeah. Is that why there's little guards on them? Like, so.
Well, yes, though they still hurt when you run into them.
Oh, okay.
But this is the witch's cat.
Oh, nice. Now, my friend Joey Official was saying something about this room.
The witch's cat?
Yeah, he said that he came in here and something happened and he didn't want to come back.
There were some tour guides that won't come in here.
Oh, so
I have
this is another one of those rooms?
Yeah, this is the one I told you that people feel this might be a spirit box room.
Mm-hmm.
But the main thing is if you stand right here where I'm standing, your voice travels up and bounces back at you. So it's it sounds like if you've ever talked into a paper towel tube, and it's just right there in the center that you get it. You don't get it, like right here, I'm not getting it.
Yeah. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Move into the center. There.
Hello? Hello? Oh, wow. That's so cool. It like changed. This like from here to here is a huge difference. Hey there. Hey there. It's some kind of sound traveling tunnel.
It just has to do with the construction. That's a normal scientific concept. But it is, I think it's very, it's not confusing, but it definitely throws people off when they come across that.
Why is this called the witch's?
The shape.
Oh, because of the shape. Okay. Thanks for clarifying that. I'm here thinking like, was there a witch up here or something?
No. It's just the shape.
Maybe they hung a witch from up there.
It's a typical shape for in a Victorian home in a Queen Anne.
Okay. Interesting. One thing that I forgot to mention in my very first video, and it was I don't know why I didn't mention it, but I did mention it to Susan. She was walking me back out because I forgot my spirit box in the car, and there's this giant mirror. In fact, I don't know if I'll have time to show it to you, but is that the main entrance?
No,
It's
that's
not, okay.
just more.
It's a side entrance.
Yeah, it's a side entrance.
It's an informal entrance, but as I was walking through there, I seen this mirror to the side, and I had to do a double take, and when I did, and I seen what I seen, but I kind of ignored it, and then when I walked outside, I'm like, I cannot believe I just seen that. As I was kind of jogging past this giant mirror, I seen two of me. And as I was looking at these mirrors right here too, I was trying to see if I would see two of me again, but I didn't. But I don't know, let's look again. Well, you let me know. Maybe you'll see two of you in that mirror, but I thought that was so cool and very scary at the same time too. There was two of me. All right. That's really cool. That's like a makeup mirror or something?
Yeah, it does look kind of like a vanity.
Mm-hmm. Can I sit here? Is it safe?
You can sit down. I don't know how safe it is.
Okay. Would it be safer to sit there?
Usually, I think they're antiques, so usually we don't sit down. But if you
I'm gonna sit on the floor, right in the witch's.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, right in the middle where I hear the. Hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
Right here. Right here. It's so cool. So cool, so cool, so cool.
I do that on tour. I walk in backwards going
Oh,
here, here, here until I
Here,
find it.
here, 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 here. It's like so distinct too. Hello? 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 I lost it. Hello? 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 That sounds weird. I just got a splinter in my booty. Hello? Hello? Alright. Ow. Ow. I really did.
Yeah, there's unfortunately. It's unfinished.
This is cool. It's like an attic space. I have an attic in my old house in New York. It's a real creepy old house. And does this house move like when wind hits it?
Not as much because it's so big.
Okay, that makes sense. What is that?
Sounds like wind.
As we're talking about wind, get that.
Sprinklers.
Okay,
That window's open.
that was kind of strange.
It was.
Yeah, it's like we're talking about wind and then we start hearing wind, but there's sprinklers. So, all right. See if Jeff wants to say hello again. Hello? Are you here with us tonight? Hello? This is a really unique room. Is Jeff here with us? Who keeps pulling on my leg hairs? Not getting much up here.
Yeah. But there's one of our tour guides who won't come in here had a ponytail and she was on tour and her ponytail started to be lifting up to the side.
Oh, it's starting to get some now. Who was it that pulled the ponytail? It's right here, I think.
Okay.
I feel like if I talk, things come through. When there's dead silence, like nothing. Rick? Or correct? Or something like that? Who was trying to push me down the stairs? I hope you're not mad I'm here. I'm not here to disrespect. I love this place. I'll definitely come back. You promise not to follow me back home? I have children. Please don't follow me back home. Just stay here. And whatever keeps following Susan home, bring them back here too. Unless you like them.
I don't think they do. I think it's just a breeze.
I don't think her husband really likes them, like she said. That was a handful of stuff, but I don't know, it was kind of silent for a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. There was a lot to see up here.
Yeah.
This is really cool. Now, is this stuff that was a part of the house at one point? That was left here?
No, this is just stuff that's been collected by the historian.
Okay. I have an interesting question, and I'm sure you've been asked this a lot. And I mean, you don't have to answer it if I mean, maybe you have your own opinion on this. If they were to sell this place, what do you think its value would be at today?
Due to the historic value of it, it's pretty priceless. I would say in the billions.
And it's very popular now.
It's very popular. I mean, oddly enough, I've heard that we do get calls from realtors or from developers asking when we're going to relocate because they want the land.
Just the land itself?
Just the land itself. If you look across the row, across the street, we have Santana Row.
Why would they even ask such a dumb question?
It is.
Because it's not like you can pick this up and put it somewhere else. I mean...
No, but they want the land for high rises. They want the land for office space and shopping space.
This is what made the land around it popular, though. I mean, why take the best part? It's like the heart. If you take this out, I mean, everything around it's going to die.
Yeah. And I think so much has been put into it.
Yeah.
And so much, in recent years especially, they've really done so much to restore it and do everything we can to take very loving care of it. That
I mean, it would have to be
in the billions.
Oh, I would agree. I want to know here in the comments, what do you think this? I mean, $100,000? No, I'm just kidding. I would buy it. I mean,
1923 or 1922 cost.
That's crazy. I mean, wow. I wish I was around then and invested in this. But I mean, this place is a timepiece. I mean, this is a diamond. 100%. It could never be this. I would be
just
really
like the
upset.
coal in your pocket.
Just like the coal in my pocket. On the second video that I made here, I took a piece of coal and I said that I was going to keep it until it became a diamond. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be possible, but this has definitely flourished into a diamond. And I mean, it was like that for a long time. The last 100 years, it's always been what it is. And they've done a great job keeping it that way and keeping it safe. I really hope someone doesn't give in and make that crucial mistake.
I don't think they ever will.
Yeah. I mean, the land itself is worth that much money. I don't know. I could see this place being cursed or something. The land around it. I mean, could you imagine that? But anyways, what?
She owned 161 acres, so most of the land that's
She did sell some of it.
Oh yeah, the land that was sold off, and that we're now only on 4.5 acres.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, they're calling us.
We're here. We're coming.
We're looking for you guys.
We're coming.
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
So we know what haunts that one room.
Yeah.
The most haunted room here at the Winchester Mystery House. I turn my spirit box on and I asked who haunts this room, and very clear it said, I think it said I do, and then right after it said Jeff. So there's a spirit by the name of Jeff.
That's cool.
And when I went up to the 4th floor, I legit felt like a force field. It was almost like I started walking up the stairs and I almost felt like something was trying to push me. And she told me that people have been pushed down the stairs here.
Well, not really down.
Not pushed,
just
but like pushed back. Yeah. Not hurt. Okay.
That's crazy because we were in the basement. First of all, I had them lock me by myself in the basement for a total of 5 minutes.
Okay.
With night vision only filming, and I had them lock the basement. I think I'm the only person that's ever done that here, which is cool. And I filmed, and then they came back downstairs. I turned on the night vision. We're doing a spirit box reading where the wheelbarrow ghost is, supposedly.
Oh, she was telling me about
we
that.
asked, like, who's here right now? And you can, what did it say? Joey, what did it say?
What did it say?
It said something wheelbarrow.
Because wheelbarrow.
Because wheelbarrow. I'm like,
wheelbarrow.
why are you here or something like that? It's like, because wheelbarrow. Something like that.
What the heck?
Clear, on
You can hear
camera.
it clear, like clear.
Wow,
And
that's
it said
super
Joey
cool.
twice.
Said my name twice.
Yeah.
It said Joey twice?
Joey.
Joey twice.
Oh wow.
We got so much on camera in this place.
You sure it wasn't saying Jeff?
And the door. And the door. The door situation.
Oh,
What door?
we left Sarah. Okay, I was the first one out of there, so I don't know what happened. But we were leaving Sarah's room. I had the camera rolling, and then the door slammed behind us.
Like not much really happened in there until we left.
Yeah.
As soon as we walk out, Joey was the last one to walk out, and the door just slammed.
Oh, that's a get out.
You know where? That's the exact same.
They don't like you guys.
That's the hallway where I got touched.
Was it? Oh, that hallway. Yeah.
I got touched.
Omar, you were with him when he got touched? Like,
Yeah, I would, bro. He was, yo. You could see it.
It broke. My light broke.
Like a few minutes went by, and he was still like, he was like,
I took off my
his face was like
sweater.
this.
I took off my sweater. I was,
Everywhere we've been going, he's like, oh man, don't leave me alone.
You were about 3 shades paler.
Yeah, he was super pale.
Yeah, and you were sweaty too. You
and
were
then, like,
very.
just right now, Mo just caught on his night vision camera.
Oh, I caught that door
He
slam.
caught a door slamming.
So Jake was upstairs in the bathroom, and Joey was out in the garden area, and I'm just standing waiting for them by the carriage, and all it was, and they're going around camera because I was filming a cinematic.
Oh,
Clear as
wow.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, clear as day. I don't know which door it was. I didn't see it, but you can hear it.
I wish we could sleep here tonight.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Have you guys ever slept here?
I haven't. No.
No?
I've been here till 3:30, but I've never slept here.
Never slept here.
And what's it gonna take to let you guys let me sleep here?
Uh,
How much money?
$1 billion.
I would actually do it.
There you go.
All right, fam. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and start letting you go and concluding this video. I want to give a special shout out to everybody involved in letting us be here. My boy Joey Official,
What's going on?
and of course Jake and Susan for allowing us to be here and giving us their time. Big shout out to my friend Mo for bringing us here too. We drove. Gosh, it was a long drive. How long was it? Like 8 hours or 7 hours?
Yeah, 8, 9 hours.
Plus, you guys have to come pick me up.
That's right. I mean, we spent a lot of time, got stuck in some California old school traffic. I mean, it was bad. So shout out to everybody here. I'm going to leave links down below. Be sure to show them some love. And if you do visit the Winchester Mystery House, be sure to mention my name, Mo's name, Joey's name. Ask for Susan or Jake. They'll take really good care of you. Let them know that we sent you guys here. Okay? Promo code Omar. Promo code Mo for 0% entry. I'm just kidding. Wait, I'm really curious. How much does a tour cost?
It's $39 for the regular tour.
That's not bad. How long do those?
65 minutes.
Oh wow!
And then there's an
Okay.
add-on for 15. That's an additional 70, and that's what goes into these rooms.
Ooh, so
And the
we
basement.
gave you some exclusive content here. How cool is that? So yeah, man, ask for these guys. They have some personal stories here that are quite awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. Be sure to leave a like if you haven't already. And if you enjoyed this uncut video, be sure to check out the other uncut videos that I did. I mean, I've done a couple of them. I only did another one here. I was planning on doing 3, but we did 2, and we captured a lot. It was fantastic. Thank you guys. Thank you guys again, and thank you for watching. Support my homies here. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you go before you leave. Give me a kiss. Peace.